I go to USA. Hello. My name is Isabella, and I am excited to share my story of learning English with you. I hope that through my experiences, you can learn something valuable for your own journey. Chapter 1: The beginning of my journey. It all started in my hometown in Italy, where I realized that knowing English could open many doors for me. I remember sitting in my room, watching movies and listening to music in English, feeling inspired by the stories and songs. I decided to enroll in an English class. My first lesson was intimidating. I walked into the classroom filled with a mix of excitement and nervousness. The teacher, Mr. Thompson, welcomed us with a warm smile. He explained that learning English would be a fun adventure, and his enthusiasm made me feel a little more at ease. Chapter 2: The First Steps. In our first class, we started with the basics, alphabets, and simple greetings. I practiced saying, "Hello, my name is Isabella," over and over. It felt strange at first, but I was determined to improve. I remember how proud I felt when I could finally introduce myself without hesitation. During this stage of learning, I developed a habit that helped me tremendously. I would look around my room and say the names of everything I saw in English: chair, desk, window. Whenever I encountered something I didn't know the name of, I would write it down in a small notebook, determined to learn it. This practice turned my surroundings into my classroom, and I found great joy in discovering new words. Chapter 3: A New Adventure. After a few months of classes, I decided I wanted more practice. So, I signed up for an English immersion program. This meant that I would be surrounded by English speakers all day. I felt excited, but also a bit scared. On the first day of the program, I was nervous. I walked into a bustling cafe where everyone was chatting in English. I ordered my coffee, and to my surprise, I managed to communicate without any major issues. This small victory boosted my confidence, and I knew I was on the right path. Chapter 4: Making Friends. During the immersion program, I met many wonderful people, including a girl named Mia. She was from Spain and had also come to improve her English. We quickly became friends and often studied together. One day, while we were practicing vocabulary at the park, we met some locals who invited us to join their conversation. I was hesitant at first, but Mia encouraged me to join in. It turned out to be a fantastic experience. I learned so much from talking to native speakers and gained confidence in speaking. Chapter 5: Watching Movies. To further enhance my learning, I started watching movies in English. At first, I watched them with subtitles, which helped me understand the dialogue better. I would pause the movie to write down any new words I heard. After a while, I began to watch movies without subtitles. It was challenging at first, but I was amazed at how much I could understand. One evening, I watched a romantic comedy that made me laugh out loud. I realized that I could follow the story without feeling lost. The more I watched, the more my listening skills improved. I even began to pick up on idiomatic expressions that native speakers used. Chapter 6: The Decision to Travel. After about 6 months of learning and practicing, I felt ready for a new challenge. I decided to travel to an English-speaking country for an extended stay. I wanted to fully immerse myself in the language and culture. When I arrived in the United States, everything was new and exciting. I explored the city, visited museums, and enjoyed local food. Each interaction, whether it was ordering food or asking for directions, was an opportunity to practice my English. Chapter 7: The School Experience. While in the U.S., I enrolled in a language school. On my first day, I was nervous but eager to learn. My teacher, Ms. Johnson, was incredibly nice and made the classroom feel welcoming. We began with introductions. "Hello, my name is Isabella, and I'm from Italy," I said, feeling proud. The other students shared their stories, and I realized that we were all on similar journeys. Chapter 8: Engaging Lessons. Ms. Johnson had a unique teaching style. She used games, group discussions, and role-playing to make learning fun. I remember one lesson where we had to act out restaurant scenarios. It was both hilarious and educational. The more I participated, the more comfortable I became. I found that speaking English in a supportive environment helped me overcome my fears. Ms. Johnson encouraged us to make mistakes because that's how we learn. Chapter 9: Reflecting on Progress. As the weeks passed, I could see my progress. I was more confident in my speaking abilities and could understand conversations better. I even made a few close friends in class, including Mia and a boy named Jack from Canada. One day, Ms. Johnson asked us to reflect on our journeys. I shared how far I had come and how grateful I was for the support of my friends and teachers. It felt good to recognize my growth. Conclusion: a continuous journey. My journey of learning English is ongoing. While I've made great strides, I know there is still much to learn. I have embraced every opportunity to speak, read, and write in English. As I continue this adventure, I am excited about what lies ahead. I hope my story inspires you to pursue your own language learning journey. Remember, every step counts, and with dedication and practice, you too can achieve your goals. Thank you for joining me on this journey.